Good morning, children. Today we will do chapter 11 division and we will also solve word problems second part. Let us do some word problems. If 30 pens are pegged equally in 6 boxes, then how many pens are there in each box? Now first of all we'll see that number of pens in 6 boxes is equal to 30. Therefore the number of pens in one box is equal to 30 divided by 6, which is equal to 5. Therefore 5 pens are in each box. Let us do another example. The total expenditure for one day's excursion for 17 students is rupees 7,225. Find out how much amount each student has to pay. Now number of students first of all we'll write, that is 17. Total expenditure for 17 students is equal to 7,225. So the total expenditure for one student is 7,225 divided by 17. Therefore, the amount to be paid by each student will be get the answer 425. That is, each student will pay 425. Now let's see the division. Now let us divide. Now we divide it with 17, that is the divisor, and 7,225, that is the dividend. Now first of all we see the place. The 7 is not divisible by 17, so we take the another number, that is 72 in hundreds place. So 72 is divided by 17 and we get 4 times 17 of 17 into 4 is equal to 68, which is less than 72. So we place 4 in the question place and 68 under 72, and we subtract 68 from 72 and we get the answer 4, that is the remainder. Now we bring down the next number, that is 2 beside 4, and now the number has become 42. Now see how many times 17 can go from in 42. Now it will go 2 times. 17 2s are 34. Now 42 minus 34 is equal to 8. Now bring down 5 and it will become 85. Now let us see how many times 17 will go in 85. Now we know that 17 5s are 85, so it will go 5 times, and 85 minus 85 is equal to 0. So the remainder is 0, and the answer, which is the question, is rupees 425. So each student needs to pay rupees 425. Now let's do another example. A charitable trust collected rupees 125 from 175 donors. If the trust decide to distribute this amount to 7 schools equally, then how much each school get? Now let's solve the sum. Number of donors, first of all we'll see, that is 175. Amount per donor pay, that is rupees 125 again. Therefore total amount collected for 175 donors is rupees 125 multiplied by 175, which is equal to 21,875. Now this 21,875 needs to be divided among the 7 schools. So we will divide this number by 7. Which is equal to 3,125. Now this is the problem where we have division and multiplication both. Now let us see one more example. A forest department plants trees in 96 rows and 80 columns. If 12 villagers are willing to take care of the trees, then how many trees will each villager take care of? The number of trees planted is equal to 96 into 80. We have to see the columns. The number of villagers are 12. Now 96 into 80 is 7,680, that is a tree, and 12 villagers are ready to take care of 7,680 trees. Therefore, each villager will take care of 7,680 divided by 12, which is equal to 640 trees. A shop sells 87 water purifiers for rupees 832,068. What is the cost of each water purifier? They have given us the cost of 87 water purifiers is rupees 832,068. So we will write the first sentence as cost of 87 water purifier is equal to rupees 832,068. After that, we have to find out what is the cost of each water purifier. Cost of one water purifier is going to be less than the cost of 87 water purifiers. So in this question, we will divide the cost of 87 purifiers, which is 832,068 by 87. As we have done division before also, and it is shown in my previous videos. So in case you don't understand this, you can watch those videos also. I have shown you the method. After the division, you will get the answer rupees 9,564. Now, cost of 18 bicycle is rupees 23508. Find the cost of one cycle. Now, first of all, we will see the statement what is given there. Cost of 18 bicycle is rupees 23508. So, how to write the statement? Let's see. Now, first statement what you will write is cost of 18 bicycle, that is rupees 23508. Now, see the second statement. Find the cost of one cycle. What we have to find out? We have to find out the cost of one cycle. So, how we will write? Cost of one bicycle is equal to 23508 divided by 18. So you see the first statement that you have to write is cost of 18 bicycle, and the second statement that you will write is what is the cost of one bicycle. Now let us divide. Now first of all, you see when we will divide it by 18, you see the first number 18, and we will take two numbers first of all, that is 23. Then 18 ones are 18 And when we will subtract 18 from 23, we get 5. We bring down the another number. Now again, we will divide by 18. We will divide 55 by 18. But we see it's too big number. So when you will multiply 18 by 2 by 3, you will have to multiply and find out how much will go from 55. So it is better in the rough work. You can do that. Which is the nearest number to 80? That is 20. Nearest to 55 is 60. So 60 divided by 20 is how much? That is 0, 0 is cancelled. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So what we can do is, that is 18 multiplied by 3 karte hain. So let us do 18 multiplied by 3 is equal to 54. Or when we hide also the number towards the right, like in 18 we can hide 5, in 55 we can hide 5 on the right side. So when you divide 1 by 5, you will also get again 3. Okay, so 3 times it will go. 18 multiplied by 3 is equal to 54, and 55 minus 54 is 1. Bring down 0. But 0, since it is 10 only, which is less than 18, so we will bring down 8 also. Now the number is 108, that is 108. Again, the nearest number to 18, that is divisor, is 20. Now what is the nearest number to 108? That is 110. Again we will divide 110 by 20. Or 0, 0 cancel, so 11 divided by 2, that is 5. So again we will multiply 18 by 5, we get 90. Or 18 by 6, we will get 108. So when we write, now we will write 108 below 108 and we get 0. So what is the answer? What is the cost of 1 bicycle is 1306. That is the cost of 1 bicycle. Write the greatest number of 5 digits. Find the quotient and remainder if it is divided by 45. Now let us see what is given in the first sentence. That is the greatest number of 5 digits. So let us write the greatest greatest number of 5 digits. That is 99999. So the second is number to be divided by with divisor. That is a divisor, that is 45. Now when we divide this number by 45, see, first of all we will hide the number which is on the right side. Now 4 and 9 we have to divide. So 4 2s are 8. So 45 2s are, we will multiply, that we get 90. So 45 2s are 90. Now 99 subtracted, 99 minus 90 is equal to 9. We will bring down 9. Again the same number, same multiplication will show. 45 multiplied by 2 is equal to 90. Again 9 and so on. You can see, and the remainder is 9. See, the remainder is 9 and the answer is 2000. $222. The question is 2222, 4 times 2 and remainder is 9. Next question. 78 water tanks can hold 19500 liters of water. Find the capacity of each tank. Now first of all, we'll see what is given in the first sentence. Number of water tanks, that is 78. And it can hold how much capacity, how much amount it can hold is 19500 liters of water. So let us see quantity of water stored. 19500 liters, and quantity and store that we have taken, that is not mentioned there in the sentence, but since it is the English word, we can use in our language. That shows here the mass and English integration, and you will have to use your language here. Quantity of water stored, that is 19500 liters. Now find the capacity of each tank. Now we have to find the capacity, how much the each tank will retain the water. Now capacity of one tank is, we will divide 19500 by 78. Now let's see the long division method. 78 dividing 19500 liters of water. Again we will see that 78 are two digits number and 19 is only smaller than 78. So we will take one more digit, that is 195 number we will take to divide by 78. So 78 will go to 2 times 156. So 78 2s are 156. When we will subtract, we get 39. Again we will bring down 0. Now see, we have hidden the right side number to get the smaller number, how to divide. Now 7, how many times it will go in 39? 7 5s are 35. So we will multiply 78 by 5. That is 390. Again we have subtracted. Now we have brought down 0. So since there is no number, what we will do is 78 zeros are zeros. 78 multiplied by 0 is 0, and we have subtracted. Otherwise we will finish it there when we have brought down 0 only, and after we will not finish it there until unless we put 0 on the top. Now next, a dealer puts 19 chocolate in one packet. Find the maximum number of packets he will require to put 17829 chocolates. How many chocolates will be left over? Now, so again, we see the first sentence. A dealer puts 19 chocolates in one packet. So, how many chocolates are there in one packet? 19. Now, second sentence is, find the maximum number of packets he will require to put 17829 chocolates. So, total number of chocolates are 17,829. How many chocolates will be left over? Now, first of all, we have to find out the maximum number of chocolates he will require to put in the packets. Let's see, we will divide it first. The division method will as follows, as I have taught you. Now the answer is 938 packets he will require and 7 chocolates will left over. It will be left over. Now next question. What list number should be subtracted from 4320 so that the remainder is exactly divisible by 47? So here the dividend is 4320 and the divisor is 47. Remainder must be 0 for the number to be exactly divisible. That you have to remember, children. Remainder must be 0. Now, Here the dividend is given 4320 and the divisor is 47. So let us divide first of all. Again we will follow the same method. Since 43 is smaller than 47, so we will take two numbers to divide. Now 43 is the remainder, so 43 should be subtracted from the dividend to get the number. The next question, 25 trucks can carry 5025 kg rice. How much rice can be carried in 16 trucks? So first question says that 25 trucks were there and were carrying 5025 kg. So rice carried by 25 trucks is equal to 5025. Next is how much rice will be carried by 16 trucks. So first of all we will find out how much rice is carried by one truck. We will divide. Now let us divide. See, rice carried by one truck is equal to 201 kg. Now let us find out how much 16 trucks will carry. We will multiply 201 multiplied by 16. So let's see the answer. So the answer is how much they will carry. 16 trucks will carry 3216 kg of rice. Thank you.